Police, thank you for that. New video after a safety alert in Fort Lauderdale. It shows a man wanted in connection with an alleged ambush, abduction, and rape.
Police now asking for your help finding the suspect, and Local 10 News reporter Trent Kelly is live at the Fort Lauderdale Police Department with this critical clue. Trent.
Janice, 2 hours of terror. That is what investigators say the female victim in this case was forced to endure after the car she was riding in early Saturday morning was suddenly taken over by an armed man. All of this, by the way, starting with a chance encounter in a downtown Fort Lauderdale parking lot right next to several bars and nightclubs. That is where this man was allegedly caught on surveillance video right before this incident took place.
I'm scared right now. It's terrible right now. Everybody's going crazy.
A man described as armed and dangerous, seen on this surveillance video wearing a green shirt. The video taken around 5 a.m. Saturday in a Fort Lauderdale parking lot near West Broward Boulevard and Southwest 3rd Avenue. It's where police say that man walked up to a car with a couple inside and demanded their valuables.
He's screaming at the car, the girl telling her, get out of the car, get out of the car.
They say he eventually jumped into the back seat and ordered the man behind the wheel to start driving. While he initially complied, the male driver eventually jumps out, leaving the woman alone in the car with the gunman.
The car was still in drive, and they did slowly crash into a pole.
The car backs up, you hear the guy screaming, and all of a sudden the car takes off at the Broward Boulevard, and you hear a loud pop.
At that point, police say the woman was kidnapped and driven around at gunpoint for nearly 2 hours, all while being beaten and sexually assaulted.
In that whole ordeal, he did take her to a Bank of America and attempted to force her to remove money from her bank account.
That attempt, however, was unsuccessful. The car later breaking down on I-95 near Sunrise Boulevard, the gunman running away, allowing the woman to call 911 with officers meeting her on the side of the highway. The alleged attacker already gone.
It was possibly a crime of opportunity.
And we know that that female victim was taken to the hospital. She was said to have non-life-threatening injuries. As for that suspect, though, who remains on the run, detectives describe him as a man in his late teens or early 20s. In addition to that green shirt, they say he also had on some acid-washed jeans and sneakers that had yellow shoelaces. If you know anything about that guy, perhaps you know who he is, contact either Fort Lauderdale PD or Broward Crime Stoppers at 954-493-TIPS. That's the latest live from Fort Lauderdale this afternoon. I'm Trent Kelly, Local 10 News.